Hello, everybody. I'm here. Anybody else still here? Maybe, kind of, sort of. I'm back. Just as I was getting ready to hit live, we had a power spike. So now you have an idea how long it's going to, if we have another one, how long it'll take me to get back on. Hey, Lee. Thank you, John. I can always rely on you. We are live. All right. The picture you are seeing is live. We just had a band come through and wind kick up. To put in perspective of where we're at, okay, landfall is expected pretty soon down Venice, Port Charlotte, Punta Gorda area. Right, and that's where the center of the eye will hit. Now that eye is 40 to 50 miles across. All right. So it would be 20 to 25 miles this way. Punta Gorda, Venice, Port Charlotte area is about 60 miles as a crow flies due south. All right. So, the track of the hurricane should have it go pretty dang close just east of us, which is better than pretty darn close just west of us. The most dangerous side is always the east side of a hurricane. All right. Yes, that is water out back. That is not the bay or the Gulf. That is just flood control pond. My house sits 4 to 5 feet above that. But to put it in perspective, you should be able to see my mouse going across the screen. Those houses on the other side back there are a lot lower than me. All right. So they would be flooded way before I would. All right. We're not in a floodplain. We're relatively high for Florida. There's 5 evacuation zones, typically A through E, and we don't even get close to any of those. So Tampa Bay, the bay itself, is 6 miles due east, and the Gulf is 20, 30 miles as a crow flies due east. Hey, Lynn. Hey, JD. Hey, Heath. No, I'm not on Tampa Bay. So that's just a retention pond. I just figured you'd all want to see the trees blowing around. I can also change pictures. I can show you out front. That's the front. You can already see leaves littering around. Now I've seen it where that street is pretty much underwater with fish swimming down that street. So I think the screen room offers a much better view. So We'll do, Lynn, just for you. We'll get everything cleaned up. Right now, Tampa Bay is draining. The winds are out of the west, basically, and it's pushing the water out of the bay into the Gulf. And if you look at some of the TV feeds from downtown Tampa, you'll see the bottom of the bay in areas, in the shallow areas. We're supposed to get our worst probably around 6 o'clock tonight. And, it's what, 2 or 3 miles per hour less than being a category 5 at the 11 o'clock update. Hello, Glenn. And so it's a pretty severe storm. All right, one of the bigger ones Florida's seen. I was gonna turn some tunes on. Let's see. Put on my theme music. Heck. Huh. Let's figure out how to. Oh, there it is. You all hear the music or not? Hi, Anthony. Yeah, I'm safe so far. Gusts here right now are only 40 to 50 miles per hour. But it's going to get worse. No music? Okay. Well, I tried. Probably because this microphone's not picking it up. Hey, Robert. Yeah, I knew you were up on the north end of the bay there, Robert. Northwest end of the bay. I'm down the opposite end, southeast side. So far so good. Hope you guys still have your train show Saturday. I was planning on coming out. Do 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 do. Oh, okay. Well, I certainly can understand that. Well, Lynn, yours is just a tad bit further than Robert's. Yeah, it's true because the original track, from 2 days ago, had it hitting up by Clearwater, up by you guys. So I can most understandably see why you would cancel. My wife was supposed to have surgery tomorrow, get a knee replacement, and she's been waiting 20 years to do, and sure as hell it got canceled. Let's see, have I gotten any thing done? No. Oh yeah, I did. I got. I need to fire up. I'm gonna switch cameras for a second, guys. Okay. I'm gonna switch cameras so I can fire up Panel Pro so I can run some trains. All right, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Almost done. Okay, now I can run trains. And I can switch my camera back. Funny about these all these houses with screen rooms like mine. I think they're built structurally to handle Category 3 hurricanes. Now, that's not to say that the screening won't come out, but the structure will. Nice thing is it's on the east end of my house with the hurricane on the west end of my house, and with the hurricane passing to the east, it's semi-protected. Ooh, we had a power blip, so I bet you my air pump cut off. Nope, still running. All right, so let me bring As some of you may recall, I've been working on this Jeep 35 Blue Box, and I got it finished finally. Sitting around yesterday after I got done with all my hurricane preparedness stuff, and sat down and spent about half an hour getting it finished up with the decoder in and a keep alive and the lighting and such. So, and it works great. Nobody's talking, so I had to go look at YouTube, make sure I was still on. I actually saw it this morning, and I appreciate his kind remarks regarding, or somebody's kind remarks. I missed who said it. The best wishes for Nisi and myself. Nisi is should be out of the fray as far as flooding goes as well, unless she's close to the river, but I don't think she is. Hey, Mike, how you doing? Hurricanes are weird, all right, in that, hey, you know they're coming days in advance, but if you look, it doesn't look too bad outside right now, and it really isn't, all right? It's not raining, and winds are mild, right? But then all of a sudden, you'll get a band, what they call a band, come through, and it'll whip around everything for a little while and rain like hell, and then all of a sudden it's over and it's time for the next one, calm period. See now, what do I want to do? Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. Get this train running. Hey, Mike. Other Mike. Real artist Mike. Be around Bonita Springs. Yeah, when we were contemplating moving down here, my wife wanted to move to Florida so she could be by a beach. And I told her, well, we're not living by a beach. So we should be far enough inland, even as the eye passes to the east of us, and it should be a Category 1 by that time. When it hits landfall, hurricanes quickly start to break down and dissipate. Oh, I forgot to change its path. I'm here, by the way, folks. I'm just over other end of the layout. All right. A sterile floor? Okay. I don't know who Ryan Hall is. Welcome back, Jason. And if we get bored of this, we can switch views to, everybody likes this view. It's insulated panels, with glass hurricane wind glass. Oh crap! I did it again. I'm my own worst conductor. Yes, I forgot to throw the switch. Oh, okay. Well, if I was going to watch a weatherman, it would be Jim Cantori. Jim Cantori comes to town, you better leave. I was watching a guy, Texas Storm Chaser, earlier today. He was down in Punta Gorda. Of course, living in Oklahoma City for 10 plus years, that's the training ground, so to speak, for storm chasers. Oh, getting an update from a friend that's down there. Landfall at Sanibel / Captiva. And let's see. Yeah, it won't get crazy here until probably 5 or 6 tonight. Just got word from friends down just south of Punta Gorda that made landfall. All right, let's fire up another train. I'll go back to the outside camera once we get some actual weather. Okay, on the big K. Yeah, Cape Coral is part of the mainland. There's 2 islands off of Cape Coral. One is Sanibel, the other is Captiva on the Barrier Islands. That's where it's made landfall. I don't know whether they count that or whether it's got to hit the actual mainland. But Sanibel and Captiva, with any kind of storm surge, goes underwater. Surfing? Did I hear surfing? Surf's up. I'm headed to the beach. Hey, Nisi! Well, no paragliding weather for me. I did it once just because my family goaded me into it. Once was enough. Yeah, I took the surfboard picture this morning. Got my wellies on and everything. So right now I got the city of Los Angeles running and a local freight with the new Jeep 35. The definition of insanity, jumping out of a perfectly good airplane. Hey, Bernard. Yep, safe so far. It'll pass closer to us sometime around 5, 6 o'clock tonight. But at least it'll get pretty close. But now that it's hit land, it should start dying down a bunch rather quickly. Ooh, yeah, with your Anheuser-Busch Brewery, Jason, some Clydesdales and the beer wagon. Got to have the beer wagon. Would look pretty good. Bernard, I thought of something the other day for you, and I can't remember what it was now. It's probably because I'm old and I've slept since then. Hey, Chasco. Just a slight breeze. Yeah, raining off and on here, Chasco as well. Wind's the same way. It goes in the bands, on again, off again. Yeah, that'd be cool, Jason. Get a was it East Coast Electronics fire truck and with all the flashing lights, put it in the parade. And, you can do all kinds of cool stuff with a parade scene. I'm going to try something. Maybe. And it ain't going to work. Shoot. Never mind. Yeah, you'd probably have to have them make you one. Or you make it. Just got to wire up all the LEDs to a Arduino or something. You missed the cow flying across the lake, Mike. Yeah, Jason, Arduino is a 4-letter word for me too. I just have no desire to do that. Yeah, Mike. It's better than pigs flying. It's not bad out there yet, Bernard. Um, it's not bad at all, actually. Then again, I lived in the Midwest in Oklahoma and most of my life, so when I say not bad, it's a relative term. That's not a hot tub. That is my koi pond. Hang on, if you watch close, you should be able to see the koi swim around. There they are. All right, Jason. I am on the southeast side of Tampa Bay, Bernard. So if you are following the hurricane maps, it made landfall at Ian made landfall at Captiva, Sanibel, Cape Coral area, just north of Fort Myers. Okay, and that would be, let's see, Venice is about 60 miles as a crow flies, so that would be about 70 to 75 miles due south. Now the track of the storm is upwards north-northeast. So if you see a map that shows the band of 25-inch plus rain, okay, we would be on the west side of that band as it gets up between Tampa and Sarasota. Riverview is the name of the town I live in, Apollo Beach area. No, you set them down like that so the storm doesn't throw them around. All right. Everybody had a chance to look at the koi. Yeah, the lake's not even that full yet. Now, behind those ferns is a rock wall, and behind that is all my pond pumps and stuff. All right, what'd you send me, Lynn? Yeah. Hmm. There you go, Lynn. There's my response. Plus, there's a refrigerator down there that's full. I think I'll get a third train running. I am. For those wondering what Lynn and I are talking about, Lynn sent me a picture of a shopping cart full of wine, so I sent him a picture of my bar, which is fully, and I mean fully stocked. I have a habit of anytime somebody comes to visit, I buy a bottle of whatever they like. So, and then of course they have one or two drinks and I have the bottle left. All right, what do I gotta do here? I need a throttle, new throttle. Hey, Rick. I did it again. Maybe. Yep, I did it again. All right. Okay. Cheap, shameless plug for Rick. Bye, Steven. If you haven't gone already. Trains everywhere. Might as well turn on Aurora. See, I'm blaming Heath for the weather today. Let's see what we look like outside. Getting some rain and some wind now. switch it back over to outside. When you see that screen rippling, you know it's getting windy. If my video goes blank, no, don't be concerned. It just means I have a power outage, and I'll be uh, back on. It depends on how long. If it's a blurb, I'll power right back up, and I should be on within a matter of 10, 15 minutes. Hey, Brian, welcome. Yeah, it's getting a tad bit worse out. We're still a ways where I'm located for still 4 or 5 hours from being the worst that it's going to get. But I have a generator, so if it's more than a blurb, I'll fire up the generator. And as long as Frontier maintains internet connectivity, I have power. So yeah, Bernard, I do. I have a generator. It is not a whole house generator with an automatic uh, switch, transfer switch. I have a 10 circuit manual transfer box, and 7,500 watt generator, so I can run my whole house except for the 220. In other words, I wouldn't be able to run the oven, the hot water heater, the air conditioning, but I've got a portable air conditioning unit, so I can run it, and I can run it. I got enough to keep my refrigerators, all three of them going, and TV. Like I say, as long as Frontier maintains internet connectivity, I can power up the gateway and be online. So I thought about putting in a whole house generator and automatic transfer switch. The problem there was I don't have any room with the way the backyard is. I don't have any room to bury a LP tank. Well, it's settled down a little bit again. See, it's Wind's already died back some. Rain is let up some again. I could, but I'd have no way of running it. We don't have natural gas. Huh. That's twice. There's something wrong. Something wrong, but I don't know what it is. Honestly, the generator I have is big enough. You know, I can cook. If we lose electricity for an extended period of time, I can cook using propane. All right, I've got two propane tanks. Same with water. If water goes out, you know, everybody goes out and runs and buys bottled water. You know, I'm not really into doing that. You know, you can fill up gallon jugs and put it in your refrigerator, or just have them laying around, for that matter. Plus, I've got 10,000 gallons in that koi pond I can boil water from. So, Did it again. Huh. Try to be, Brian. You know, I got a lot of yard decoration crap, and so we brought all that inside. Garage is cleaned out where both vehicles can be in the garage. My bonsai are taken down off the shelf that's behind the that's back here. There's a shelf that my bonsais are on. I've set them all down to the ground. The generator is serviced and ready to go. So, you know, I fully expect if this thing is as bad as they say it's going to be, I won't be surprised if some of that screening gets blown off. Okay, um, and it's not that hard to rescreen. It's not very expensive either. As long as the structure stays intact, I'm fine. I do, Rick. Except it's carp. If you're a carp connoisseur, I don't have a pressure cooker. Well, maybe we do. They call them something else now, don't they? Easy Pot or something like that. The worst scenario was going to be the original one where they had it tracking up along the coast and making landfall just north of St. Pete, up by Clearwater. Now that would have been truly devastating. Because that would have pushed the water, instead of pulling water out of the bay like it's done, it would have pushed water into the bay, resulting in a whole lot of flooding in some high density populated areas. Robert Sacco was on earlier. I have not heard from Tom. Tom is real far inland, all right, in the Sebring area. And it'll pass to his east, so he's more in danger of tornadoes. Same with Jim Tedesco. Boy, this Jeep 35, it runs like a top. Chasco will get a lot of rain as well as it moves up towards Orlando. Oh, shoot, 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 shoot. I screwed that one up. Now, why is that right there, that frog? Hmm. Nisi is about 6 miles from me as the crow flies, northeast. So she'll have the same basic exposures I'll have as a storm tracks northeast, just to the east of us. Yeah, so whatever you see on my screen is going to be the identical to Nisi's as far as wind and rain. Yeah, she's not very far at all. She's in I believe they call it Valrico, I think is where she's at. It's either Valrico or Fishhawk. And I'm in South Riverview, almost Sun City Center. I'll raise that camera up a little more so you get a better idea of the wind from the palm trees. Like I say, it's not bad right now. Yeah, picking up. When that screen ripples, then you know it's getting breezy. So they used to say in Oklahoma, it's time for rocks in your pockets. I'm going to bring up Google Maps so y'all can get an idea of exactly where I'm at. Okay, so there's a map of Florida. And of course my name's in the way. Landfall was right here. Alright. We got that? Just above my name there, just above Retirement Railroad. A little west of Fort Myers. And the track is coming right up here. Now, Tom and Jim live over here at Sebring. Everybody see Sebring over here? Hey, that's cool, Brian. So anyway, Sebring is where Tom and Jim Tedesco live. Track is coming right up through here, just along 17. Right up through Lakeland. Now, Nisi and I live right here. Okay? South Riverview. Nisi is up here in Valrico. Again, the track of the hurricane currently is coming right up through here. But by the time it hits here, all right, it's supposed to be a Category 1. Okay? That can hopefully put everything into perspective. Perhaps? Yes? No? Maybe so? Always did like that NOM 68 layout, Brian. As you well know, I always comment about it. Wind's kicking up. See what it looks like out front. Still not too bad. Getting windier. So Brian, did you scratch build the armored locomotive and that too? That's pretty cool going around there. Oh, I think my neighbor lost part of her fence. Let me go look. Yep, definitely getting real. Emergency services suspended at 45-mile-an-hour winds. Okay, so yes, yeah, local transport has stopped. They stopped. The airport closed at 5 p.m. last night in anticipation of that allows them to get things ready, and the airlines moved equipment out, aircraft out of the area, etc. The strength when it hits here, the eye is going to pass 30 miles east of us, and it's going to be it hit landfall at upwards just below a Category 5. Okay, and as it moves inland, it rapidly deteriorates. Okay, so by the time it starts to pass just east of us, it'll be a 2 to a 1. Okay? And a 2 to a 1's what, 90, 100 mile an hour winds, something like that. Oh yeah, we've already done all that. We've done everything we can do. Let's put it that way. We're not in a evacuation zone. So, and the other thing to remember is most of the houses down here are reinforced concrete block. All right, and then the roofs are strapped down to that block. So it's concrete block with stucco on the outside. You can see the wind has died down again dramatically. What it was, it goes in bursts. We're not looking at southeast. Right now we're looking, yeah, we are looking southeast. Before we were looking southwest. So when I go to the other, I need to change it. And at screen room, actually looking southwest. A lot of people move their garbage cans into the garage and things like that. When I put in the koi pond and the patio, I put a concrete walkway down the south side of the house, just out the door on the left side of the screen. And then I embedded big eye bolts in the concrete. All right, so, and what they basically are is anchor points. I can anchor my generator's anchored to it. Trash cans are anchored to it. I've got a garden wagon that's anchored to it. So be that way, Mr. Linton. Welcome, John. Could have been worse. It could have been the original track had it going making landfall just north of your house, your old house. Of course, the county gives away free sandbags, so had neighbors running down to get sandbags, and I'm thinking to myself, if I need sandbags, I'm talking about all of Tampa underwater. Got to check in with my friend down in LaBelle. Pretty boring when you think about it. It won't get hairier as the afternoon progresses. Tell you what, John, come January, I'll let you know how it is. Gets cold up there on that Cumberland Plateau. Checking emails. Hey, GSP. Anthony, how you doing? All right, Lynn, take care. Yeah, we're supposed to have more rain in the next 24 hours than what I think the wettest September on record has been. Yeah, I'm fully expecting to lose some of my screening, Anthony. As long as the structure's there, it's relatively easy to rescreen, especially the side panels. I'm not sure I want to climb up on the top and rescreen those, but I had to rescreen one of the side panels because I put a hose hanger up, and then I put a hose on it, but the hose had a zip tie. So I got out my razor knife and went floop, and as I went like that, it went right up the screen and sliced open the screen. And it was brand new. It couldn't have been 2 months old at the time. I had to learn how to rescreen. I wonder if you this picture. Do what I want to do. Oh well. All right, we got another band coming through. Wind's kicking back up. I just heard from Tom. Give a check. Excuse me. And I can almost type. I should get my rain suit on and go outside and pretend I'm Jim Cantori. Is anybody doing a late night live stream tonight? I might be awake to watch. It's Anthony. It's a retention pond. All the developments have them, and they're all interconnected for drainage. All the storm drains from the streets empty into them. It's part of a master surface water plan. Okay, I might let's derail Daryl then. Yeah, so far Tom's doing okay. I sent him a text. And he said to stay safe, so I told him and Debbie and Sadie to stay safe. Get that fence on there, Lee. Yeah, they're in the center of the state, but with the track of the hurricane, It's going to go like split the difference between where Tom's at and where we're at. But whatever I get, his will be worse because he's on the east side of the hurricane, which is always the bad side. It's also the side that spins off tornadoes. Talk with a friend that's in the Bell, and she's still doing good. Bell is like due east of where it made landfall. My pretty. Yeah, something like that. Thought they called ours a surface water drainage plan. I actually thought it'd be worse by now. Glad it's not, but had one of what on your backyard, Anthony? Another nice thing where I'm located is we're 3, 4, 4.5, 5 miles. Oh, okay. Yeah, you know, any body of water in Florida is a gator magnet. I have never seen one in any of our uh, lakes in our development. Um, Never heard of one being in any of our lakes in our development. That said, it's not impossible for it to occur because, like I say, all these things are interconnected and they all drain down into creeks and rivers and so forth. And it's very easy for a gator to go swim upstream, so to speak. And so far I'm not seeing any damage anywhere. It's kicking up again, another band coming through. We'll go take a look out front. All that crap in my driveway is oak leaves from my oak tree. Grass is brown because lawn service is trying to kill off all the weeds in it. The other way. Yeah, water in Florida means something can eat you. Oh, Danny, I had the trains running. I just opened up the bridges so I could get out back. Hey, hi. But I will show you a picture. When Irma hit, and I spent a couple months down at my friend's down outside of Fort Myers helping them get everything situated. Anyway, he actually bought me the boots and this rain suit. Hey, Randall. All right, Anthony, stay safe. I hope I do too. Now with 20 to 25 inches of rain expected, I'll have to go outside on numerous occasions to pump down the pond here. So I lowered it 6 inches this morning. Ooh, 64. That's wintertime here, John. Snowing yet? It is 71 here with 99% humidity. For those that didn't see it earlier. Hey, Jackie. Thank you, Jackie. I'm going to the beach. Surf's up. That, apparently, our son's entire maintenance team is watching me on YouTube. Hello to my son's maintenance team, who's apparently watching me on YouTube from Tennessee. I suppose they want to see the. Where'd it go? That there. All right, showing that for my son's work folks. Okay. All right, Danny. Now that I know who you are, I'll fire up the trains for you. I got to put the bridges in. Okay, the wind gusts are down to 126 down at Sanibel, where it made landfall. That's a good thing. Okay, Danny and Kyle's crew. You've got 3 trains running right now. I can have 4, but I'm only going to have 3. One of them's hidden. You may not see it. It's little guy back running on this track back here. And then you got a bi-level commuter. And you got a little local freight. Alexa, lights off. And we'll turn the lights off in the room. Oop, 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 oop. Hate it when it does that. There we go. There you go, Randall. Hi, I live on the east side of Tampa Bay. If you look at a map, all right, there'll be an area called Apollo Beach. 6 miles basically east of Apollo Beach. I had a map. Hang on. I got a map here somewhere. Hang on. All right, hang on. All right, here's the map. Hi. All right, right down here is where the hurricane hit, the eye. Now keep in mind this hurricane is huge, but the eye hit right here. And it's going to track right up this direction, right up 17, just west of 17, according to the latest I've seen. Now, Tom Kivachak and Jim Tedesco live over here in Sebring. Okay. Nisi and I live right over here. I live right here, and she lives right there. I mean, we're only like 6 miles apart. Okay. So basically, the storm's going to go right between Tom Kivachak and Jim Tedesco, and then on the east side, and then Nisi and I on the west side. Now, Robert Sacco lives over here in this area. Okay. So probably equal distance from Jim and Tom as to Nisi and I, but the east side of a hurricane is always much worse than the west side. Okay. East side has heavier winds, more rain, and throws off tornadoes. So Danny, what do you think? You're welcome, Danny. You should have, when you asked for me to run the trains, you should have said who you were. I would have done it sooner. I got a post from Kyle. You call him Steven. Saying everybody's watching. So. Wind is nothing spectacular at the moment. There's the little guy over here going back and forth. There's one other train I can have running, but sure as hell if I turn it on, I'll lose track of what I'm doing and we'll have a derailment. All right, Randall. Don't spend too much. All right, keep us posted. There. Got him parked. Oops. Alexa, lights on. Okay. Let's look back outside. Nothing new out front. No, he's in Memphis. You go for ribs in Memphis. Brisket's in Texas. Go to the Rendezvous or BB King's down on Beale Street. And Memphis is different. Memphis has what they call a dry rub. All right, and it's dry spices rubbed in to the meat. It's not a sauce per se. No, Jerry, it's still far south. It just made landfall probably 45 minutes ago, ish. It won't get up this direction till 5 or 6 tonight. And it'll get less and less potent per se, but it gets closer and closer. So, you know, it's kind of a wash. It's going to be what it's going to be. It's going to be worse than what it is now, but we'll see how much. Yeah, it took me a while to get used to the idea. You know, my wife's from Texas, so you know, that's what she's used to is Texas style mesquite smoked brisket sausage and chicken. I'm from the Midwest, and it's hickory smoked, and a lot of it's pork. You know, not brisket, more Boston butts and pulled pork and that type of thing. And then, of course, you get down in the southeast, you get the Carolina style. Oh yeah, they closed the roads here. They closed the Skyway Bridge this morning. As soon as it hits 50-mile-an-hour winds, they close that bridge, and because it's way up high. Emergency services with their high-profile vehicles, they quit responding to calls at 45-mile-an-hour winds. Okay, so because the high-profile vehicles just can't handle high winds, so that's why they tell everybody to evacuate. You know, if you don't evacuate in the mandatory zones, which are A and B, you're on your own. They tell them that we're not responding. If you need help evacuating, they'll help. You know, but once it hits that 45-mile-per-hour winds, they stop responding. And of course, they've got shelters all over Florida. You know, Hillsborough County, where the county I live in, has the only hospital grade shelter in the state. And it's like it's like 200 beds hospital. It's designed as a shelter, not a hospital, but it's got hospital beds, hospital equipment, not surgical rooms or anything like that, but put 200 patients in it. All of the senior centers are required to have backup generators, and 100% of them reported in that they're ready and tested out. So, at least in Hillsborough County, that's the county I live in. For those that have been watching, it's weird because, you know, you'll have these eerily calm periods, and then just like right now, the wind's starting to pick up again. Dog's whining because she wants to go for a walk. I think what I'm going to do is close this out for now and set up another live stream for 5 o'clock Eastern tonight. And who's on Thursdays? Today's Wednesday, right? They on Wednesdays? Set one up for 5 o'clock tonight, and if I see somebody else on, I'll drop off. But in that fashion, that should be when it is at its worst. So anyway, guys, thanks for coming by. I'll set up another live stream for 5 Eastern, and we'll see what it looks like then. All right. So with that, see y'all later. All right, John.